para que tengan un viaje seguro. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies. Tom had to see Snow White, huh? Well then, to be sure you arrive safely, stay in your seat. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And don't forget, watch those precious children of yours.
Every boy's in that little Snow White.
I know, it's all my people.
Magic mirror on the wall. With this disguise, I'll fool them all. Sleeping death.
Adventures in Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Looking for the white rabbit? Well, have a look around.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit! Wait! Please! It went this way.
No, that way.
I'm late for the important date. I'd like to say hello, goodnight, and later. They're weeds. Told you. This would be a curious place to find a rabbit.
Lost, perchance? I'm not sure where I am.
Don't go, please.
Could try this way.
But we're painting the roses red, not pink, not green. We're painting the roses red.
Royal Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42, the Queen always wins.
With their heads off their heads!
Goodness! Wonderland.
Come on, everybody, here we go! Off to Neverland.
There it is, Wendy. Second turn to the right, straight on to one. Cast off for London. Pixie dust.
I will be your captain and storyteller aboard the Fantasyland. Please remain seated at all times. Please keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the boat at all times. And please supervise your children. We don't want them going under the sea. And the only way to Storybook Land is through Monstro the whale, the same whale that swallowed Pinocchio. Guess what? He's gonna swallow us too, because that's what he do. So our journey begins with darkness. There is definitely light at the end of the whale that has no tail. But oh boy, can moose tail. Once upon a time, there lived a big bad wolf who lived in a cave just to your left. Luckily for the three little pigs that lived across the way in a house made of straw, and a house made of stick, and a house made of wolf-proof brick. And coming up on my left, just after this house in Waterville, is where Alice jumped down that rabbit hole to chase the white rabbit down to Wonderland, where she became curiouser and curiouser as she went down, down, and further down that rabbit hole. And to my right is where Peter Pan and the Darwin kids took a magical flight off to Neverland with the help of Tinker Bell and her pixie dust. Truly a magical moment for Peter and the Darwin kids, one they will always have in their hearts. Straight ahead, Argobot City, home of Aladdin, Jasmine, the Genie, and the evil Chipmunk. So on this day is where Aladdin and Jasmine first met. Not only did he steal a loaf of bread and stole Princess Jasmine's heart, stating that their love would be truly magical. Just like the magical arches we're about to go into. The same magical arches that Aladdin and Jasmine took a romantic, magical carpet ride over, sideways, and under to a whole new world. And now we're headed to the Cave of Wonders, such a mysterious place. Some say there's a genie inside, and if we set that genie free, he will grant us not one, not two, but 3 magical wishes. So will you join me as we go through the Cave of Wonders? Let's make one magical wish out of the 3, and let's see what happens. And to my right is where Snow White met the 7 dwarfs as they offered her shelter because of the kindness of their heart. You can still hear the dwarf whine and even hear them whistle while they work. And to my left is the beautiful blue Cinderella chateau, where her only wish was to go to the ball. So her fairy godmother granted that wish as long as she returned home before midnight. Otherwise her carriage would turn into a pumpkin, just like the one on top of the bridge. And to your right is where we'll say bye to our good friends of Argobot City. Bye Aladdin, bye Jasmine, bye Genie. And to your left are the flowers that resemble the patterns of a patchwork quilt from Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land in 1933. And to your right is where Tinkerbell will sprinkle that pixie dust one more time. Now those trees will stay forever young and will always have a heart of gold. And as you can see, it is a favorite spot of the ducks. And now we're headed to Toad Hall, where we'll meet the Bull, Rat, and Mr. Toad. First off, the Bull's house is to your left, underneath that tree where he loves to go fishing with his best friend Rat. And after that, Toad Hall. But don't worry, Mr. Toad isn't home right now. Somewhere off in that motor car, going on a wild ride, but going nowhere in particular. And to your left, the beautiful frozen mountain castle of Arendelle, home of Anna, Elsa, Sven, Olaf, and Kristoff, where they learned that the true power of love was stronger than Elsa's magic, and they even learned to let it go, because the cold never bothered them anyway. Straight ahead, Woodcarver just had a wish upon a star that is something to become a real boy. So the blue fairy granted that wish after Dorothy's day right up the monster in the world, just like he said does. To your left, Odin's workshop. And coming up on my right is where Ariel gave up her dreams and life of under the sea, just to be part of our world, living in the shadow of her father King's bed. So her adventures fell out like waterfalls in Atlantica like the one in your lap. I'd like to thank you for joining me on this journey through Stories with Land. I hope you have a happily ever after day. And as we approach the dock, please remain seated with your hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat. And please wait till I indicate by counting up to 3. And once I reach 3, everybody will stand up for balance, so nobody has to go poof under the sea.